In this video, we're going to look at importing Trimble Business Center points into the survey we created in the last video, G001. So we do that from the desktop. Let's go up to the File menu and choose Import. And I'm going to pull down the list of types here. And at the very top, I want the ASCII format. And I'm going to click on the little ellipse right next to the type. These are the settings. And I want to put in the format for this Trimble Business Center. And it's P, comma, T, comma, G, comma, D, backslash. So it's point label, latitude, longitude, description, and then we start a new line. It uses an extension ASC for ASCII. And once I put this information in, let's go ahead and copy this same information in our export as well. I can save that for reuse later on. I've already done that. I created a Trimble Business Center, so I'm going to choose OK. And now anytime I want, I can come back and use that format amongst the other ones that I've saved. Let's OK that. Let's browse to our file. And I'm going to open up a folder here called Trimble Business Center where I have the file ready. So here's a Trimble Business Center export lat long ASCII. Double click that. I'm going to preview that file. And I can see that in this format, Trimble uses a small d for degrees, uses a minus for longitudes that are westerly, and that's just what Traverse PC does also. So we're in good shape here. And let's go ahead and choose the import button here. And we see that we opened the file, brought it in, and read in 39 points. Now because we've established our coordinate reference system, I'll be able to compute coordinates for any of these geodetic positions that I imported as well. So let's close this out. Let's come over to our point view and let's just pin that. And I see for each of the 39 points, Traverse PC brought in the information right out of the file. It tells me that these points are imported. So in the origin column, every one of these says imported. And then in the status, it puts the letter G. And that tells me that this is a geodetic point. So we got the position of this point from the latitude and longitude. If I were to go in and format this to include, in addition to that information, the northing and easting, so let's put in a Y and X, uppercase. Traverse PC then would then display the equivalent coordinates, okay, and it used that coordinate reference system to determine what the coordinates are for each geodetic position. But I know that what it's holding is the geodetic position. So if I were to pick a different coordinate reference system, the latitude and longitude wouldn't change. What would change would be a new coordinate, X and Y, that got computed for each of those points. Let's notice here that these point labels can be alphanumeric. So Traverse PC doesn't care that there's letters in there with the numbers. There's no limit to the length of the point label inside Traverse PC or the description. And then if I were to count these up, we'd see that I have 39 points. I'm going to just real quickly go up to Tools, Survey Report, and it tells us here that we have 39 points in one traverse, and here are the extents of it. Now, I just want to click on the traverses here real quickly and show you that one of the settings when we imported was to put these points into a traverse. So in addition to being in the Points Manager, these points are also in a traverse, and I could open those up with a format like GPS 2D, and I'd have all those points in a traverse view as well.